Hey, great pop culture debate listeners. We're taking a break from new episodes this week, but we're still your friendly neighborhood podcasters and don't want to leave you powerless. Instead, we're giving you a hot take from our Season 8 episode, Best Superhero Film, originally released in October 2023. Join panelists Eric Rezsnyak, Brendan Hay, Jake Lewis, and Kevin Dillon as they leap tall arguments in a single bound while debating two cinematic heavyweights, Marvel's groundbreaking Black Panther and DC's game-changing Batman from 1989. If this clip leaves you hanging and wanting more, check out the full episode in our podcast feed or swing over to our website, greatpopculturedebate.com, for other pop culture showdowns. Be sure to follow the podcast so you never miss an epic battle of opinions. Now, to the Batcave. It's time for the debate. Finally, it's Black Panther, a 1 seed, versus Batman 1989, a 3 seed. I'm going to start with Brendan. Where are you on this one?
Absolutely love both. I mean, I just made the passionate argument for Batman in the last one. I wish Batman 89 could replace Dark Knight in the other corner of this final four. That said, I do think MCU deserves to be represented, and I actually think Black Panther is the right film to do that. I think it's my argument for the strongest of all the MCU movies. Like, on a filmmaking level, it's iconic. Visually, the world building, so many superhero movies try to run before they can walk, but Black Panther actually pulls it off. Wakanda is so fully fleshed out from the get-go. It's incredible. I mean, I would watch more on any character in this film, including even like Andy Serkis's Claw with his mixtape side hustle. Like, I want more of every character here. And again, it manages to pull off, I think, even more than The Dark Knight, complexity without losing joy. Because you have all these really strong moral questions that are really making you think, like, does Killmonger have a point and all that? But then you have like real sibling bonds between T'Challa and Shuri that is just so much fun. They feel like siblings. It just feels lived in, I feel like, is the other thing about this film. So for a final four, I want Black Panther in there, even more than my beloved Batman 89.
Great arguments. Jake, where are you on this one?
Yeah, I think Batman, that particular Batman, is exceptional for what it was. But yeah, we already have another Batman movie in here, and I think out of the two, Black Panther is the better movie.
Great. Kevin, where are you?
This is tough because I really like both of these films a lot. I'm going to go with Black Panther, and what I'll say to it and speak to it is replacing Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. It was/is seen as a very challenging piece of casting because he iconically represented T'Challa in such a really interesting and dynamic way. They're both really good, really interesting. I too wish this could replace The Dark Knight or any other Batman could, because spoiler alert, really have some decent problems with it. So sadly, no Burton, but I'm going to go with Black Panther.
Speaking of Burton, we do have a Best Tim Burton Film episode of this podcast, and you should go check that out if you want more content around that. So I'm giving it to Black Panther here. I loved everything that Brendan said about it being lived in. And I think part of what I love about Black Panther, and I love it on its own, but it was the best example of a character being introduced in another MCU film as a supporting character and then being launched into their own thing where they're just like, wow, okay, this is not... It blew everything out of the water. Look at Thor, introduced in Iron Man 2. Not a great first film, in my opinion. But Black Panther just nails it. It's so good. And it's what a shared universe should be, right? Every choice they made for that film was correct. Every choice. Thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard, check out the full episode in our podcast feed. Or explore our other debates on everything from movies to music, reality TV, and beyond. Got opinions? Maybe you thought this clip was a hero, or maybe it's your villain origin story. Either way, connect with us on social. We're on Instagram at Great Pop Culture Debate and on Blue Sky at gpcd.bsky.social. Until next time, stay super, and remember, everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode.